This brings tears to my eyes just hearing him go through his own conversation of what NF imagines it's like. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some more NF. Mama is the name of the song. It scares me a little bit in terms of how could you leave us? Wondering if this is a note or a message to his mother. And this whole album of Hope, which is a different look and style and message from NF. I cannot wait to hear this. Big shout out today to the sponsor of this video, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is the largest therapy service worldwide, and it is 100% online. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. It's a place you want to go if you've got any kind of issues, struggles with anxiety, depression, trauma, anything you've got. They have over 25,000 licensed therapists waiting for you with a variety of specialties. All you have to do is give them a little bit of information. They will put it into their database, match you with the best possible person they can find. And the beauty of this is, if you don't like that person, if it's not the best fit for you, you just switch, go to a different person. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. You can talk to your therapist online. You can chat with your therapist in real time. You can do a video session with your therapist. You can communicate in so many different ways. And you know what is even better? You can text with your therapist any time of the day, no extra charge. It's all included. BetterHelp, it is the place to go for your mental health treatment. I'm telling you what, they are the right place when it comes to anxiety, depression, stress, trauma. And look, with BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you. You get scheduling flexibility, affordable prices, and you know what? You get 10% off if you go to the link in the description of this video and go to betterhelp.com/reaction therapy. 10% off your first month with them. I'm telling you, it is worth it. I've tried it. I've done it. It works. It's helpful. The person I got matched with was amazing and so good. What a good connection for me to have, to actually go try BetterHelp myself and see what it's like, because it is a game changer for you. Go to betterhelp.com/reaction therapy for your 10% off the first month. You won't regret it. Thanks so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. You know our mission: spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics, and we are going to try to do that here. If you want more Reaction Therapy, go to Patreon or YouTube, and check out the Reaction Therapy podcast out on YouTube now. But without further ado, okay, it's time. NF Mama.
Yeah. You ever make it up to the gate? And if you did, I wonder, is it a beautiful place? Did he put his arms around you, make you feel like you're safe? Did he grab you by the hand and say that things are okay? I gotta know, mama. Did he show you some grace, give you a pass and tell you he would carry the weight? Do you smile more? Wonder what it's like when you pray? Is he standing in front of you so you can look at his face when you...
Just a kind of a full circle look at him coming in and saying, all right, I'm going to write a message. It's almost like a conversation he would have with his mom if he was seeing her right now. I've got a lot of questions for you. What ended up happening? Especially the way your life ended. Did you end up making it there? Like, is that where you went? Was that your final resting place? I'm assuming NF is saying, yes, that's where she ended up. Her heart was good. Her habits were not. Her lifestyle was not much of the time. However, her heart was good. Is it beautiful? Like all the questions we have when we think of heaven in our lives, those of us who do, like, is it beautiful? Did he just embrace you? Is it like, you know, a comforting thing? Is it everything you ever imagined? I love those lines of, did he grab you by the hand, you know, and just say it'll be okay? And did he show you some grace? Which I believe 100%. And I believe in that hug, and I believe in that holding of the hand. I gotta know, Mama, did he show you some grace? Just the way he says that, because I think at this point in his life, I'm showing you grace. I believe in that for you because I know your heart. I've grown up now. I'm a father now. I'm a husband now. I know how difficult life is. I know what a struggle it is. Oh, yes, sir. What a beautiful start. Come on. NF. Do it again.
Yeah. You ever make it up to the gate? And if you did, I wonder, is it a beautiful place? Did he put his arms around you, make you feel like you're safe? Did he grab you by the hand and say that things are okay? I gotta know, mama. Did he show you some grace, give you a pass and tell you he would carry the weight? Do you smile more? Wonder what it's like when you pray? Is he standing in front of you so you can look at his face when you talk to him? Does he talk back? You ever have conversations about what you regret? Or did it all go away once you got there? Does each breath take you closer to God? Would you say that you cry less? Do you feel at peace yet? Do you laugh more? You feel like heaven is everything you could ask for?
This brings tears to my eyes just hearing him go through his own conversation of what NF imagines it's like. Just imagining based on his own faith, based on his own belief, his history with his mother, who he is as a person now, as a father and a husband. You know, did they just kind of wipe it clean? Did he take the burden from you? Like, especially when it says, did it all go away once you got there? Is the slate wiped clean and you don't have to carry that burden anymore? Oh, wow. You ever have conversations about what you regret? I have a feeling when you get there, there's no more conversations. There's no more regret. You're at the final place. You're at the place of wonder and awe. Does each breath take you closer to God? Just all the questions that would come, like of a burdened life here, right? How hard of a struggle life is here. And then when you get there, assuming we go there, is it all just wiped away and we are in a place of peace to where we don't have the burden anymore? I believe that. I believe there's not any burden. There's not any pain, physical, spiritual, emotional pain anymore. It's love and it's awe. It's a relationship with God. And you are there in awe of him and in glory underneath him, in relationship him, to see his face once and for all. What a beautiful way he said this.
You talk to him, does he talk back? You ever have conversations about what you regret? Or did it all go away once you got there? Does each breath take you closer to God? Would you say that you cry less? Do you feel at peace yet? Do you laugh more? You feel like heaven is everything you could ask for? I ever make it up there when I see you? I hope you're smiling cause you deserve it. Pray to God that you found joy and always know that you don't gotta cry, you don't gotta cry no more. I hope you're up there looking down on us with a smile on your face. You don't gotta cry, you don't gotta cry no more. I hope you're up there with God feeling loved.
I saw your pain here, Mom. I saw what you went through, especially now looking back. I saw how difficult life was for you. I see this so often in my office with clients I work with that come in with tons of either burdens in their life, struggles, addiction, pain, or things that have happened to them, the way they've been treated, the way they've been raised, the way they've been mistreated in relationships and struggle with depression, anxiety, etc. And they carry so much burden and they carry so many tears and they carry so much hurt and anger and pain. And he's just saying, gosh, this place, I just wonder, and I think NF is saying, you don't get to cry no more. Like you can just be you. You can be happy now without the worry of ever making another mistake, y'all. Just think of that. I love the point that he makes about having a conversation with her when I get up there, to have a conversation with you, Mom. Like, let's talk. Let's go back. Let's reminisce. But you don't have to reminisce once you get to heaven, because it's all what it is anyway. We all know. We've all made peace with that. To have a conversation with people that you've lost, somebody that he wants to talk to today and can't physically, and wishes he could, and wishes could see his son and him in his life today. Wow.
Smile on your face. You don't gotta cry. You don't gotta cry no more. I hope you're up there with God, feeling loved and set free from your pain. I look at the situation you had, might have made a mistake of leaving, but it's making me sad thinking of you. How you grew up trying to cope with your past. Were you like me in your relationships and pushed away dad? I gotta know, mama. Did you think you were trash? Something disposable that nobody could love or be glad to say they was with you? That issue is an issue I have. That's why it hurt me when Brittany gave me those letters you sent. I barely read any of them, knowing I.
So there are letters that Brittany gave him. And I don't know who Brittany is, if that's his aunt, maybe her sister. I don't know who that is, but I know he just described himself. I know that he just laid out, like, you might have made a mistake. But man, it's so sad for me to think of what you grew up with, what you must have been through with your own parents, what you must have been through in your own life, Mom, to have ended up in the spot that you're in. And I didn't know that when I was younger because I was a child and I was being raised by you. But now I think he's made so much sense. I think he's had a lot of good therapy, y'all. I think he's had a lot of good perspective building. And I think he's had a lot of good insight on himself to know, wow, all the ways I felt, I'll bet she felt. All the hurt, all the pain, all the neglect, all the abandonment, all the self-criticism. I think she probably felt all of that too, which is what got her hooked on the vice of doing it. Praise the Lord. Music entered his life. Praise the Lord. That gift, he just took and ran with it because it created a healthier outlet. That's what I tell people. You know, addiction can run the same in anything else you do in a healthy way in life, right? His music can be his addiction. His relationship can be his addiction. Not in a unhealthy, toxic way, but in a way that I'm going to focus on things that actually feed me. And it's like eating, right? When you eat junk food, your body feels junk food. When you eat healthy food, your body feels healthy. And he's describing to her himself. Do you ever feel disposable and nobody could love you? God, I got those letters. I could barely read any of them. It's like if I read those and I go back into that, I'm going to go back in the past. I'm going to go back in depression. I'm going to go back into sadness. I'm going to go back into anger mixed up. I just need to put them away. So he just could barely get through them.
Something disposable that nobody could love or be glad to say they was with you. That issue is an issue I have. That's why it hurt me when Brittany gave me those letters you sent. I barely read any of them, knowing I'd let them go to my head and get to me, especially when I feel I related. Might not be around for my babies, but know when I say that I love you, that I mean it, okay? Cause nobody's perfect. Yeah, I guess we all fall short. And I can't hold this unforgiveness in my heart no more. So just know you're lovable to me, and of course, you'll always be mama to us. So save a table for four and know that you don't gotta cry. You don't gotta.
Do you hear how he says that? Save room for a table for four. We'll be back. We'll get to see you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Like that he's dealt with that forgiveness, that he's dealt with the hurt, that he's like, I'm just not going to forgive her. I'm just not going to forgive way back. And then now he's come to a point where it's like, I forgive you. I forgive you. You did the best you could. You were who you could be. And I couldn't ask for anything more because of what you'd been through. And man, you'll always be mama to us. So save a table for four. So sad. So fulfilling though too. Like I'm sad about that, to know what he's been through, what he's lived through. I'm grateful that his son, praise the Lord, hopefully can never have to deal with that again. And then I'm happy also that he's like, save a table for four. I want to be back with you.
No more, so just know you're lovable to me, and of course, you'll always be mama to us. So save a table for four and know that you don't gotta cry.
Yep.
You don't gotta cry no more.
Nope.
I hope you're up there looking down on us with a smile on your face. You don't gotta cry. You don't gotta cry no more. I hope you're up there with God, feeling loved and set free from your pain. You don't gotta cry, no. Yeah, I'm grown now, took me a while to see the bigger picture. Cause if you were here today and I was talking with you, there'd be a lot of tears of joy falling on my sweatshirt. Probably followed by some apologies, and Mom, I missed you. Yeah, I pray you.
What a great message here. It's almost like, how could you leave us at the end when he sat there in the studio with himself, just breaking down, talking about, just all the feelings that came out over his mom being gone. And now it's the grown up version. It's the mature version past what he was when he was younger, meaning mature, meaning he's had insight, he's had revelation, he's understood what he's been through, what she's been through, and gotten great perspective on how he can let that infect his life, or how he can actually forgive and love, and even say that he would have apologies. And I missed you, Mom. And he said that over and over again. If you were here today and we were talking, it'd be a lot of tears falling on his sweatshirt. A lot of tears, both ways. I love this final piece of him just talking to her.
Yeah, I'm grown now. Took me a while to see the bigger picture. Cause if you were here today and I was talking with you, there'd be a lot of tears of joy falling on my sweatshirt. Probably followed by some apologies, and Mom, I missed you. Yeah, I pray you see me down here looking up. Still got a lot of things that I need healing from, but I'll get there eventually, so don't you worry none. I just hope you finally got some peace and you feel happy, Mom. I love you.
Oh. Listen to that ending. I just hope you finally got some peace and you feel happy, Mom. I love you. It's what I want every client I work with to feel. The fulfillment of peace and knowing you can forgive not just another person, but yourself. And you can express love. This is true vulnerability. This is transparency at its fullest. And him giving that line of, you know what? Got a lot of things that I still need healing from, but I'll get there eventually. I'm not giving up. Did you hear that message of hope? That he's like, I'm still working on myself. I'm still trying to make myself better. And Mom, because of you, I'm still trying to make myself better. You mattered to me and you meant something in my life. What an amazing, whoo.
I just hope you finally got some peace and you feel happy, Mom. I love you.
NF, Mama. I got to say, in terms of the mood, it's what I expected. In terms of the message, how he made that so hopeful and so positive and so healthy is incredible. I love the words. I love the melody. I love the ending with the piano, the way he did that. And the overall message of, I wonder what it's like up there where you are. Did you make it? And I can't wait to see you when you get there. And Mom, this is how I feel about you. And this is what I know about the past. I know I've said these things about you, but here's how I feel now. I've grown. I've come to a new place. And this is where I'm at today. I'm not going to hold this in anymore. I'm going to love you. And I can't wait to see you at that table for 4. But remember, this isn't real therapy. Just Tom breaking down lyrics for music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description. Go to our Discord server. Leave us your comments, feedback, insight. Know that help is out there. Mental health matters. Therapy helps. When you deal with loss, pain, abandonment, neglect in your life, and you have things you need to deal with, that's the place to deal with it. It's outside of your regular everyday world. You can do that. Go to our Discord server. Leave us your comments, feedback, insight. And if you want more reaction therapy, go to Patreon or YouTube. Please check out the Reaction Therapy podcast too. It is worth it. And we cannot help but stand strong with this mission of spreading mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics, because NF is a great example of that. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.